What's going on, YouTube? Finally back. It's been quite a while since I done any type of Yu-Gi-Oh content, really any content, but definitely Yu-Gi-Oh content. And now that Master Duel is available on mobile, um, I've picked it back up a little bit, learned a couple of the decks that people are playing. Obviously, I'm no expert, but I'm good enough to be able to win even with the not meta decks. So as you guys can see, currently I'm gold one, about to be plat. But this is of course with the new game tiers and everything. So still got a little bit longer to go. The past 4 seasons, or of the past 4 seasons, I actually made plat in all of them. I know my first one is gold, but I hit plat and then dropped down playing a really non-meta deck. So, what I've been playing with up until really this season for my grind has been Mech Knight. So you guys know that anything psychic, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try to get it, make it good, even if it's incorporating other ideas. This time, I am doing the grind with my Gusto deck. You're gonna see two versions in this video, and then I'll show you the game replays in another. These are all the different decks that I've made, but the first video you're gonna see is with this version of the Gusto deck. So, as you see, both versions run the Tri-Brigade engine. I only run 2 of each. I was running 3 Fractal, but in the next ban list, it's gonna get dropped down to 2 anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get used to playing that. So it's 2 of every Tri-Brigade card. Karas is actually the reason that I really picked it up, because he gets to ditch out your Griffin, which facilitates every single Gusto in the deck. Even if you're playing the upper level Gustos, Griffin can still tutor them out. Then I've got the Eagle at 1, Gordo at 2, Vidir at 3. Most people, even I, started off with Gordo at 3, but he misses timing. He doesn't do very much. You can't even just set him and hope that he's gonna tutor you out into what you need, because people destruction effects are part of a chain and do other things, and you still miss out on your timing anyway. So I run Kaimu. I added her in here just to help facilitate the OTK. I actually don't even want to draw Kaimu. I really just hope that it's in the deck when I start my Sprees OTK. I got Pilica. Actually, a lot of the times, I don't even use her ability. It does lock you into wind, and that's not particularly the best. There's some good wind stuff, of course, but not what you're aiming for when it comes to this deck, unless, you know, I guess it depends on what situation you're in. It can be good, of course, but you want to keep all your options available. Of course, Maxi, because it's amazing, and Ash Blossom, because you need it to stop other people's max seeds or other people's just plays in general. This card is a 1-turn Thunder Dragon, Colossus, and it's actually pretty outrageous. And actually one of my other decks, it shines a little bit more. But in this deck, as you guys know, everything gets banished anyways. If you have this in hand, you go through any of your Tri-Brigade plays, bounce one of them back into the deck, and you got a Thunder Dragon Colossus with whatever other play you made. Maybe an Appaloosa, or maybe you've made IP Masquerena and another Link 2 to go into Abramax or something. Regeki, Heavy Storm, Lightning Storm. These are really just to hit the back row, because obviously back row is typically either a bluff or it's to stop you from making your plays. You want to make your plays. This is probably the third best card in the deck. The first best, of course, being Fractal, and the second best, maybe a tie between Revolt and Vidir. You want either one of those, but this is definitely the next card you want. Literally every time you see this and you can equip it to a Gusto, you should have a freeze synchro or a level 6 synchro, Christian Hockey Firebrax play, something. Fire Formation 10 key. I did have 3, dropped it to 2. You can keep it at 3 if you want. I just didn't really want the dead card after you do your Fractal play anyways. But having 3 isn't a problem. Actually, it'd probably be better in the next version to have 3. Double Telly, Called by the Grave at 2, Forbidden Droplet, one of the most ridiculous cards. Actually, I think this would probably be the second best. I think it goes Fractal, Forbidden Droplet, and then Tailwind. Then you've got Tri-Brigade Airborne Assault. I actually try to use this more as a defensive tactic. Like, I'll try to make my if I have to make Omen or something on my turn, then I'll use this to bring out something else on their turn if I need to get rid of something, or if they're about to get rid of my Omen and I still want to try to make a play. I don't know, but since it locks you into Link monsters, it's one of the same situations as your Pilica. You don't want to really use it until you have to use it, but it also is the thing that solidifies the link between the Gustos and the Tri-Brigades. Infinite Impermanence, you need it, and Tri-Brigade Revolt. Revolt's actually the reason the deck got put together in the first place. And then I pulled an Omen, luckily, and then got Revolt, and realized that I could make it. So the first version of the deck was just a bunch of Gusto stuff, and slowly the Tri-Brigade engine made it into it. The extra deck, you've got Omen, as you see, Access Code Talker, absolutely necessary. Appaloosa, necessary. Mech Knight Crusadia Avermax is probably one of my favorite Link monsters. I wish he was a psychic. But anyways, him backed up by IP Masquerena is outrageously amazing. Even though it gets outed in one of the videos you're gonna see, I still absolutely love this card. The Desperate Doom Eagle, because I'm not gonna try to pronounce his first name. It actually is one of the steps into either your Access Code Talker or your Omen. But its effect is actually pretty good. It actually won me one of the games, you'll see as well. Tri-Brigade Bearbrum, it's able to search out your Revolt, as you guys know. Haven't actually pulled it off very often, but it's in there because it's necessary. So is this one. This one helps you get one of your Winged Beasts. So if you start off with Vidir and Goldo, you can make those two, make this, and special summon something else from your hand to start making other plays, or special summon the red Fire Brigade, banish the 2 Winged Beasts that are in your graveyard to make a IP Masquerena, link those, or whatever, you know, just plays to make. In this version of the deck, I am playing Cross Sheep. It is taken out of the next version, spoilers. But if you do happen to make that dragon, Thunder Dragon play that I mentioned earlier, and pointed to this, you can actually get one of your monsters in your graveyard with her effect. It's kind of crazy. IP Masquerena, ridiculous. This actually searches for every single wind monster in my deck, minus the Nerval, which I don't necessarily want to search anyways. So, Hockey Firebrax, because the main engine of the Gusto engine is in fact a tuner. So, if you find yourself with a weird hand, a wonky hand, or if you need to make sure, like if you draw Revolt and you know, okay, I've got 2 Winged Beasts in my hand. You can get those two on the board, one of them likely being a tuner. Use that to make Hockey Fibrax, bring out another tuner. If you happen to have Vidir, every time I summon Vidir, I drop out Griffin. So with the Hockey Fibrax play, if I summon Vidir, pitch out Griffin, special summon some other Gusto tuner, make Hockey Fibrax, I'll bring out Goldo or whomever, whatever else I've got in the deck. And there's 4 Winged Beasts in the grave automatically for Omen Revolt play. You got Baron, the Fleur. Actually, not 100% certain how consistently I can make this card, but there had been an opportunity at one point. I was playing against another wind deck, and I got one of their wind monsters back because this card actually lets you Monster Reborn one of your opponent's wind monsters, which is actually pretty crazy. And I had nothing to do with it, so I've added this in. Might end up taking it out, although the next version of the deck I can actually get into this a little bit easier. Then you got Stardust Charge Warrior because he's a level 6 target, and Daigusto's Freeze. I didn't want to double up on Freeze just in case I need to make a level 6 that is generic, and it lets you draw a card, so it's not too bad. If you happen to run the Pilica and use this effect, you can make it, draw a card, and still do whatever plays you need. Freeze is the OTK enabler. Is your actual most offensive threat. And then the Thunder Dragon Colossus. So in my next video, you're going to see most of the plays are based on this particular deck right here, as I've just shown you. 44 cards, not terrible, not great. Of course, with multiple engines, you can imagine a bricking at some point, so I'm going to show wins and losses. And then this is the second version of the deck. This is basically the same deck. What you'll see in terms of differences is a 3 Reborn Tengu. This is what I'm actually playing right this exact moment. From moving up to gold 2 into gold 1 over the past 4 duels, the last 3 or 4 duels in my videos, has been the Reborn Gusto, or the Gusto Reborn deck. You'll see I took out Kaimu, I took out that Lightning Storm, and then I just added in the third one. In this particular version, if you wanted to add a Tenki, you could. There's actually a play that I'm going to go over where I didn't know exactly which play I wanted to make. You guys can tell me which one would have been the better one, but this is that deck. And then because I can actually jump into the level 7 realm a whole lot easier, I actually added in Dawn Dragster by getting rid of that what did I get rid of? I added in Dawn Dragster by getting rid of that cross sheet that I told you guys wasn't in the deck anymore. And then when you have Dawn Dragster on the board after you've negated once or twice or whatever, you actually go on a... Well, actually, no. That's actually incorrect. You cannot easily go into it. But you're still able to make your way into Baron if you wanted to. And then after you use Baron's negate, you could bounce back into this and go ahead and have more negates during your standby phase. But anyways, those are the 2 versions of the Gusto deck that I have been working on. Since I've been away from the game so long, I very much would be surprised if these could actually hold up in a tournament. You would definitely catch a couple of people by surprise, but after round 3, most people would kind of catch on to you. Side decks would help you, but they would also hurt you, because I'm certain that there's probably plenty of side deck towards Tri-Brigade, specifically Tri-Brigade, Lyralist, and all that stuff It's supposed to be extremely ridiculous. But that's going to be it for this video, because I know that my next couple of videos, or next video in itself, is going to be pretty long with the descriptions of each play that I could have or should have made, with wins and losses. I don't like to just show losses, so this is the version of the deck that I'm currently playing. If you have any suggestions, definitely feel free to leave them down below. Very excited to interact with you guys again, and excited to kinda be back here. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed the deck list, and hopefully it'll get some of you